Alrighty, hello everyone. My name is Savannah. I'm making this video to teach you guys a little bit more about dairy goats and just like their every day-to-day life, what they eat, what they do, and then I'm going to definitely go over how to milk. So this is just going to be a very informative video about these fun, loving dairy goats. Alrighty, so first off, I wanted to talk about how they live and where they live. So they're kind of just like humans. They don't like to be too hot or too cold. So we definitely don't want to expose them to the elements. So that's why they have a roof over their head and then they have walls on all sides. That way they have a place to go. If it's too hot outside, they can sit under the shade. If it's raining, they can come in here. Or if it's too windy, that way they're just not exposed to the elements. As you can see, it's kind of, you know, the sun hasn't came out today. It's really cold and windy, so they're all in here, laying down, keeping away from those elements. And this one's here, just being fun and friendly. Okay, so I bet you're curious where their waters are. So we have these hanging waters. They're connected to the hose, so they refill on their own once they seem that they're getting a little bit low. So they'll just fill right up. And then here we have our hanging feeders. And here we put alfalfa for them after we're done milking. So you'll see that tonight. We have a few of them. Okay, and if you're curious, they're not stuck outside, inside all day. They actually have the option to come outside. So then they'll come out here, and goats are super fun and silly creatures. They'll jump on anything. So that's why we had this here for them. That way they have something to do. So like they have a little teeter-totter over here. It's kind of funny. Sometimes you'll just see one goat on this end and one on the other, and they're just balancing each other out. Guys, so I'm going to show you how we get their feed ready before we start putting them on the stanchion to milk. So there's some leftover feed, which is perfectly fine. It's still fresh from this morning. So we have this mixture of grain in here. You want to get a close-up view of that. So there's some seeds in here, and what we've done is we wet them overnight. We soak them. So I can show you guys. So we soak them in these buckets, and they have holes on the side. That way it can, you know, soak up all that water. It's kind of like, how would you say it? It's kind of like soaking your beans at night. Okay, so what I do is I take this bucket and I mix it in here. And sometimes there's some that stick onto the bottom, so I just kind of scrape it. Next thing, I take our beet pulp and I just mix it in here. I take 1 scoop of that, and then you can stir it however you'd like, but I just go like that. And it's nice and mixed up, so it'll be ready to go. We can start milking soon. We have this all set and ready to go. So this is going to be where we drop off the milk once we're done milking. So I'm just putting the filter on top. And then, so with that being said, I go ahead and take the filter. So these aren't reusable. I throw them away after every use. So I pop that in, and if you can see here, yep, you got a good view. So I pop that in here, and you kind of have to be a little bit centered or else it's going to not go in correctly. So I just take the filter and I kind of go slow, and then I push so it stops. And then you take the O-ring and you clamp it to make sure it is secure. So yep, that's not going anywhere. Okay, you guys, so we are gonna start their feed. That way we can start milking. So you just take 1 scoop of the mixture that we made. I'm kind of generous. I go to the very top. And then we do give them a supplement. This is just a probiotic. That way they can stay nice and healthy. So once I have this mixture, I take it over here. And then we put it in the feeder. And they'll be ready to jump on up and get milked. Okay, so once we have the goat on the stanchion, I'll just go ahead and brush her down. That way we take off any hair or dirt that may be on her. We brush that way no hair or dirt gets in the milk. Sometimes it gets in, but we filter it out. So this is just a little helpful. I'm just gonna take the teat wipes and wipe the teeth and the udder and just make sure that everything is clean. Now she's ready to be milked. The bucket placed underneath her. I'm gonna show you guys how to milk. So I just take my hand and wrap it around her teat like so. And then that will allow me to cut off the milk, and I just squeeze. So again, I'm just grabbing that, wrapping my hand around and squeezing. Both sides, you just wrap both hands like that. And there you go, you just keep going. Before we send them out back into the pen. So I just squeeze their teat and they're nice and clean to go. Okay, so I am home now, but I just wanted to let you know what we do with the milk once we're done milking all the goats. So once I was done with that, I went ahead and drove it up to the creamery. There we leave it in a refrigerator where it cools and chills. And then whenever it's ready, we'll go ahead and take it out and we'll make cheese with it. I know other dairies, they make like soaps and lotions with it. But here at the ranch, we go ahead and make cheese with it. So I hope you guys like this video and I hope you guys learned a lot. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you.